What's up, everybody? Viper here. Today we're playing Medieval Dynasty. This is an EA game just released 17 September of 2020, and I paid $27.80 with for the digital supporter edition. Now you can get it for $23.99, but currently it's like 20% sale, so I guess it's like $30 or something. And it's an EA game, but you're kind of building a village, or at least that's the end goal. And starting like a little kingdom and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get started. I have played the game for about 3 hours now, but I'm gonna go ahead and start a new game and show you what it's about.
I used to have a simple life. Whatever needed doing round the farm, I'd do it. Being the eldest son, it's tough. But at least we had a living, and our plates were never empty. Then, the war came. I lost everything overnight. The last thing I remember is Father pushing me away, yelling for me to run, to live. At first, I didn't know what to do. Then, I remembered. A story my mother once told me. A story about my uncle, Jordan. He made a modest fortune up north, in a peaceful valley far away from the war. For weeks, I held on to that thought, until the valley from my mother's stories. I could see it. This is where I can start a new life.
Alright, so here we start off, and it's got a little quest thing at the top. We have a compass. You do have a map from the get-go, and every time you go on any kind of screen or anything, it'll give you a little information about it. So we start out here, and this is the map. It's a pretty big map, but we're going to go down to Gustovia. So we're just going to run down here. You can actually see your feet and your hands, and there's stuff you can pick up. You do have to be careful with your weight, because there's only so much crap you can carry. But you can pick up sticks and rocks and berries and little crap in the woods. You know, little medicine herbs and all kinds of mess. And I'm just going to collect a little bit of stuff, because I'm going to take it, and I'm basically just going to sell the crap. I might make an axe. Alright, we got a little bit of stuff. Not too much. Now, if you go to tab, you got your, it'll get you to your inventory. But this basically tells you about it. So, whatever, escape. And I want to get to my inventory. And this is more stuff telling you about it. There's a lot of information in this game. So I got 46 sticks, 4 rocks. It starts you out with some food, some oats. These are actually pretty good because your nutrition is 45. And that's this number right down here. So if I eat that right now, it would, I'd be wasting it. So don't do that. And then dried meat only gives you 5. So I can eat one of those. And I can just hit F, and that fills me up to 100. And then apples only 3. So food is, it's not horrible, because you can hunt pretty easily. And then get a bunch of meat. So we're going to come down here, and we're going to find our uncle, but we're going to have a nasty surprise. So let's just hurry up and get down here to the little village. I do like the way the game looks. The game looks pretty nice. You know, the scenery is pretty. Plus the water, you know, you can actually see the ripples in the water when you're moving through it. So that is kind of cool. You can go in these little buildings, and you can rob chests and stuff. I haven't really robbed anything yet because I'm just not to that point where I need to steal some crap. And then there's cows and little calf. You can buy them. There's like geese and where's the geese at? There's a goose and little bitty goslings. So there is animals you can raise and stuff. All right, little kids. There is you can get a wife in here if you'd want such a thing. And there's a whole bunch of people to talk to, but I need to go find this certain dude. And he is this guy right here. Mr. Unighost. Don't ask me how to pronounce it. I'm horrible with names, so this guy right here. So he's gonna tell you some stuff, and you're gonna start talking to him. Hey, stranger. But basically, he tells you your uncle is dead, killed by some bandits, and life sucks. So, blah, 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 blah. My uncle's dead. I can craft some simple tools, collect necessaries from the wilderness. How to survive. Okay. And then he offers you can have your own land, and then all you gotta do is pay taxes on it. Oh, that sounds like a great deal. My own land. Awesome. So, the more stuff you build, I guess the more taxes you're gonna have to pay. So, great. Alright, then it comes up, tells you your tab menu, construction wheel, inspector's mode. And we'll get to that here in a little while. But since he's here, oh yeah, let's go ahead and make a stone axe real quick. So you go to Q, hit Q and go to your crafting, and then you can make a little stone axe. Alright, this dude also is like a seller. So I want to show me my wares, because I'm just going to sell these sticks. I can find more of them later. Every time I see some of these dudes, I sell stuff to them. And they've got 1,000 gold, and each stick's worth $1. And the sticks will eventually respawn, but I'm not building over here anyway, so it's not like I gotta worry about them. So you can just hit F and then hit E, and it'll go to all, and you can just sell it. I'm not selling any of this other crap though. I need my clothes, and I can sell rocks. I can find more rocks. And then you could say, hey, do you have a minute? And then you got approval, and the higher approval rate you get, the better interactions we'll get. And you just got to find the right thing that they approve on, and slowly improve your stuff. And you keep going as long as you're getting pluses. So cool, we got a plus 10 on that guy. And let's go with that one. Oh, he didn't like that. Okay, so that's all I can really talk to him. He'll tell me, sorry, no time, idle chat. Blah, blah, blah. But there is quests these guys will give you. Like if you go to your map screen, like there's a little quest over here. And then there's also that little quest on the little mini map, or the compass on top. And these guys are sellers. So I just want to go start a little house, because that's like part of the quest. So we're just gonna run way over here. I'm gonna start my little town, I guess. Basically right here. All right, get off here. I don't want to be in here. Out. So let me run over there real quick. Oh yeah, let's go see the water. But we're gonna need like reeds and reeds for the roof. And you can just find them by the water. Alright, I gotta get deeper in the water. See, there's little ripples in it. I do have all the settings on Ultra except foliage is down a little bit. But I do like the way their water is. There is some sort of fishing. Let me get across here and I'll show you the little building stuff. Alright, we're across. Now you got crafting. This is where you build your knives and your basic stuff. Hoes and axes, hammers, skinning knives, spears. And then you have buildings. You've got your house. You have to, there's skills in this game, so you have to level them up to be able to build, you know, the bigger structures. So you'll be able to start off making a little simple house, and pretty much almost everything else is going to be locked at first. There is a farm you can do at first, but I've tried to build a farm, and it's just more trouble than it's worth right now. Real early in the game, because once you put a field down, you can't destroy it. So if you get it in the wrong spot, it's there until they change the game and actually update it where you can remove these. And then you got to start paying taxes on all the stuff you have. So beginning of the game, I would kind of be careful how much stuff you're building. And then you can build like a little workshop, smithies, and you know, just all kinds of stuff. Little hunting lodge, fishing hut. And you can also get people to come and, you know, you can go, there's several people in that village, and you can go to these other villages and hire people or have them come and live with you, you know, live in your new village. But you have to get your renown up enough for them to actually want to come and work for you. So we're just going to run over here. I kind of like this spot because there's, if I go north, like all around here, there's deer, just a lot of deer. Sometimes there's wolves up here too. And then there's some boar up in here. There's a bunch of little foxes too. You got to be careful of those little foxes. They're, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Foxes are kind of dangerous in these games. And I've never met a truly dangerous fox. But like this game and Infected have got like ferocious foxes. So I think I'm going to build right here. I like this nice little flat spot here. It's got a nice little view of the river or the lake, whatever this is. So I got to get some trees and some straw. So let me go down to the water. I need a drink anyway. Alright, we're going to drink the water. You don't have to worry about boiling or nothing like that. It's kind of cool. They didn't drink a whole lot of clean water back in the day anyway. Alright, we got reeds. Now, reeds is what's going to give us straw. And the dude told us that when we were talking to that dude. So I'm just going to get a bunch of straw. We'll go with what it says. And I don't want to break all these trees down here. I want to leave some of them up. Because I like some trees. So I'm just going to go back over here. And I'm going to start taking out some trees over here. Alright, cutting trees down isn't that bad. But once you cut it down, you also gotta, you know, take off all the limbs and stuff. So you gotta hit it a couple more times. And then it'll eventually break up into logs. Alright, you got some logs. And there's a bunch of berries around. But let me go ahead and get one of these berries. If you look at the berries, unripe berry. Now, there's a chance, 20% chance it's going to give you food poisoning, and it's a plus 0.05. So right now I've just been selling them. Eventually there should be like a recipe or something you can do with them, but I'll just pick a bunch of berries and then I'll go sell them for $1 a piece. That and sticks and stuff like that, it's good to sell to the vendors, because they're, eventually they'll respawn anyway, so you're not going to be running out of them. And I think it's just a good way to get money right now. So, okay, I want to put my hammer in my little item slot, quick slots. So if I click this, the hammer, and then hit 2, it'll put it in my 2 slot. Same with my torch. How to get your torch, you just hit F to equip it, and it'll put it right over here. It was kind of confusing to figure out what the hell is going on with that crap when I started. It was kind of a learning curve trying to figure this stuff out on my own. Oh, I didn't cut enough trees. I gotta cut more trees. Oh, whatever. We'll cut some more here in a minute. I should have enough. Alright, we're gonna go into our building, and we're gonna build a house. That's really what you need kind of first. Okay, the door is facing to you. And I want to kind of look out, come outside and look at the lake. So we're going to put it this way. And then this was really confused the fuck out of me. I was like, all right, now what the hell do I do with this? I went in all these different, the Q screen, and I was just confused. I didn't know what I was supposed to use. So you go to your hammer, and then it'll give you the walls and the roof. Like the roof is logs and 8 straw. So I'm actually going to have to go down and get some more straw because I won't have enough. And this one, the walls take sticks and logs. You can edit these, so if you want a door or windows, so if you want all windows or whatever, you can have that. So I'm just going to use up all my sticks, and then we're going to go back out and cut some more stuff down. So I'll bring you back in a second. And just keep whacking at this thing until it's done. Alright, so I'm going to need some more sticks. I'm going to use up all my logs. Alright, I need 1 more log. No, 2 more logs. Actually, I need like 5 more logs and a whole bunch of sticks. From picking up stuff, you'll get your survival skill leveled up. And if you go into your skills, it tells you all a little bit about it. Alright, so that gave me survival. And I was putting points into survival knowledge. But I'm not sure exactly, if that's worthwhile. Because it says 1 + 1 skill point from survival activities. So I think that's kind of a good thing. But, it doesn't really... I don't get any extra skill points from doing this. Like when I level up the next time, these points just don't miraculously show up. So I'm not sure exactly what that is. But there is a skill system in the game, and you have to finish up your tier 1 to go to start doing stuff in tier 2, and then tier 3, and then so on and so forth. But there's all kinds of different stuff in here, from mining, wood cutting, mule lets you carry stuff, and farming, diplomacy, and then crafting, all this stuff. Alright, back down here we got some logs. Grab some more sticks. You gotta be careful with your weight, because once you start getting over encumbered, you'll move slower. But if you get too encumbered, then you won't be able to move at all. So just be careful with that. Alright, we are almost done. We just need a little bit of straw. We need 12 more straw, so we'll have to go down to the water. Sound like somebody was like around my house. Like hearing things or something. Alright, we got enough straw, heading back home. Finish off our house. Great thing about when you get the house done, it already has, stuff inside it. It's got a bed, and actually 3 beds, and a fireplace, and a little cabinet, or a little locker, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, our house is done. Now you got 3 little beds, so your village can have 3 people now. And then you have a storage box. Now your storage box will only hold 50 kilograms, which isn't a whole lot, so you kind of got to be careful of what stuff you're storing away. And then we can go ahead and eat something because I'm about starving. And we're going to eat some... I don't really want to eat oats too much right now. Actually, yes, I will. I'll eat one of those. And an apple. Because I'm probably going to keep these oats and dried meat for emergencies. Until I really need them. And then we're going to start hunting. Unripe berry, feathers. I'm going to keep feathers. Logs, we're going to need to make some spears out of those. But there is a fire. You go over here, eat, light it. And then you have a stone campfire. You can cook some roasted meat, salted meat, fish, salted fish, and a cauldron where you can cook like soups and stews and stuff. So we need to go ahead and make a rabbit trap, which you go to your queue, and then other, and then traps over here, and just put it somewhere, and you'll get about 3 uses out of that before it actually breaks. And if you hold down Alt, left Alt, you'll get this like inspection thing. Now once you get your skills up, you'll be able to see like herbs and stuff, but it doesn't really do much to help you at the beginning. Now I picked up some of that St. John's wort because it reduces level of poisoning in case I do get poisoned. But there's a whole bunch of that around here. And then there's, where's the other plant? I know it's around here somewhere. Here it is. Broadleaf plantain. Whatever the hell that is. Now that'll give you some health. If I remember right. Yeah, it gives you 10 health per one of these things. So those are good health. Damn it. Seasons. Yes, there is seasons in this game. And we need to sleep. And you'll eventually have to take a bath. Because in the bottom left, you see your water and your food. And then your stamina's green and your health is red. So eventually you'll get become dirty. And there'll be a little icon in the bottom to the right of the little icon in the bottom left. And it was just weird. I didn't know what the hell it was. And apparently it was I was dirty. So I had to clean myself. And you have to build a where's it at? A wash tub to be able to clean yourself. Alright, turn that away. We're going to make some spears. So I'm going to go into queue, and I have like 3 logs. So I'm going to hit the R button so I can make more than one. So you just sit here and it'll keep doing them over and over, so you don't have to select them one at a time. So now I got 3 spears. So go back in your inventory, and then I'm going to put this in number 1 slot, put my axe in 2, and then I think that's it. Also got to make a stone knife. Do I have enough rocks? No, I need 1 more rock. Now rocks are kind of a pain to find sometimes. It's like when I don't need them, I find them all the time. But when I need them, it's a pain to find them. Alright, give me a little stone knife. And then we got to go hunting. So, actually, let's go ahead and go to sleep so it'll be nice and daytime. Available in 5 seconds. Alright, we're going to sleep till morning. Nice, bright and early. Now, you can craft firewood. Um, but I don't see a point in that right now because your fire inside didn't take firewood. Eventually, when you get other people, I guess you'll have to have it, and it kind of turns into a pain. But I ain't worried about other people, so I'm gonna go north, and we're gonna go hunt for some food. And I actually want to cut down another tree because these spears really suck. They don't last long. Uh, they break easy. You're probably gonna use, I don't know, depending on how good you are with these spears, you're going to use several of them to kill like a deer. Alright, go back into here. We're just going to craft, I didn't mean to craft one. See, if I just craft one, then I got to do this several times. Alright, so we got 7 spears. Nice. Now there could be, oh yeah, there's water down here. Let's grab a little sippy and go find some animals. There is wolves around here, so you got to be careful. We'll just go ahead and get back on this road because we're going to go down to the little... Oh, can I not jump over this fence? Oh, there we go. We're going to go to where the deer and the boar are. But you just be careful when you're running around if you don't know the area, because there could be wolves to have to deal with. And there's all kinds of things you could pick up on the ground. Mushrooms and herbs and berries and all kinds of stuff. Oh, come on. Why would you do that right there? Alright, I said wolves are coming, and wolves are coming. Is that all of them? What is that up there? Alright, let's go ahead and skin this real quick. Hopefully I'll be alright. You can get attacked while you're skinning, and I can't figure out how to get out of that little option. Oh, that's another wolf. Alright, more spears. Grab all my spears back. Alright, see this one spear is at 66%. Now, there is a quest for messing with these wolves that you get from Hayden, or that first dude you talked to at the beginning. There's another wolf over here. I gotta be careful. Alright, the spears do drop, so you gotta adjust for that. Got him in the head. Nice. I have thrown a few spears in this game, so when I first started, it was horrible. I couldn't hit nothing with these stupid things. Alright, I got 3 fur and 3 meat from that. I like this guy because he's also a seller. And there's a whole bunch of deer over here. Watch, it's going to be a different, because it's a different save. Oh, no, I hear him. There we go. So we got some bucks and some does. And they're just all over down here. Let's see if we can get this one. Damn it, I missed that one. See if I can't find my damn... Oh, there it is. Got my spear. And there's a ton of foxes. And if you don't kill these foxes, they're kind of deadly. Not deadly, but... You'll break a few spears trying to kill them. Alright, so we got a fox. Let's see if we can't get a deer. Or we can come over here and get a fat Oh yeah, here we go. Let's get a doe. Oof, nice. Good hit. Alright, now in here, I've seen boar. Maybe they're not here today. Let's go ahead and grab a drink of water. How much meat do we got? Now we got 15 meat. That's plenty. For a while. Oh, there's some boar over there. Nice. Get him in the head, and it's usually a one shot if you get him right. Two leather, 4 meat. Alright, let's head home. Ah, nice. There's a little water skin here. I wonder if that's like that in every save. That'll be useful. You could have bought one from some of those vendors. There's a little bunny. We'll leave him be for today. Maybe he'll come and hang out by our little cabin. Alright, we're going to put this in 8. And we're going to fill our water skin up. Alright, our trap is set. We got a little rabbit in here. Now, you only be able to use this trap 3 times before you have to make a new one. There's a rock under there, too. Alright, we're going to go ahead and cook up some of this food, just so you can see how you can do it. I don't want to sleep. I want to use my stone campfire. Alright, if you hit this thing right here, just using the mouse button, you're going to have to do this a bunch of times if you have a bunch of meat. So if you just hit the R button and then roast, it'll do it until it goes through all of them. Alright, 2 hours later and we are done. Not really 2 hours, but it was quite a while. Now each one of these little meats that we just cooked up is only worth 6 things. So we're going to eat some of that till we can fill our stomach. And then I'm just going to drop some of this stuff back in my little box. So basically all I'm going to do now is keep going out gathering sticks and rocks, and then just sell them to that dude so I can increase my skill levels, so I can start opening up some of these other crafting things. Like I can make a wash tub and an archery target now. But if it's red, I just need the materials. But if it's blue, I can't build it. Like, I can't build any of these fences yet. I already have a campfire, so I don't need another one. And then you have more campfires. You can only build 1 trap of each kind, it looks like, so far. So we can't worry about that right now. And then in your houses, you can only build 1 house until you get 250 technology points. So the next thing I'll end up building will be probably this workshop. I wouldn't even bother building a farm early stage, because once you build it, like you place it, and however big you want it, but then you're charged so much taxes for however big your farm is. So screw that mess. Plus you have to buy manure from like a vendor to put on it. Plus you have to buy the seeds, and those are expensive. So you really need to get your money up before you try to go and do any kind of farming and stuff. So just collect a bunch of sticks and berries and take them to the sellers and get some money and get your skills up and keep building. So this is Medieval Dynasty. It is an EA game, but it does look pretty good, and so far no bad FPS drops or any major bugs. There's a few things I don't really like about it, like the farming plots. Like once you put them down, you can't move them. There is problems with like getting iron tools. They're, you know, just as bad as wooden ones. The durability sucks, so there's not a whole lot of point in making them. But I mean, it's really early in the EA little, you know, type game, so it's got nowhere to go but improve. It is a whole lot better than, you know, some of these games I've played, but it's got some work. So I'll probably play it mostly offline, maybe stream a little bit of it, but I can't see doing a series. And this is the second video I've recorded of this game. The first one was like more of a series, and then I got done with it, and then I was just like, I don't think I'm going to be doing a series, because there's just so much farming involved in this game to get sticks and stuff and sell them, and it's just, you know, one of those kind of games where I just like to play it and not, you know, not have to worry about anything, just kind of lose myself in the game. And there is a whole lot involved in it, especially when you get into the skills and the management, where you're managing your people and your building limits and, you know, all this different stuff. You got animals, and it's just one of those really in-depth games, and got high hopes for it. Hopefully it'll continue to improve, but I hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.